Hello.
Welcome to another happy video.
Yay.
Like they're all going to be.
It's been a while since we've actually filmed a video. I'll put a video out since we told you that we were pregnant.
Yeah, and as you can tell by our faces, we still are.
For a change.
Today, Lucy's 9 weeks and 2 days.
Oh, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know.
But we're over 9 weeks anyway. And it has been an eventful 9 weeks.
It's been stressful. Like, pregnancy after loss is difficult anyway. But I've been having some spotting, which makes it even more stressful.
Yeah.
However many doctors try and tell me it's normal and it's fine, and not to stress, do you think I listen? Do you think she listens? Do you think we stress? Yeah. But everything's fine.
Yeah. So we will rewind and go back to... When did you start spotting?
I think it was just after 7 weeks. Initially I just had a little bit of brown spotting, didn't I? And then one Sunday I woke up with some like red fresh blood, and obviously panic mode. Like,
You was actually okay, like in terms of coping with it. You were prepared.
no,
to
when
I
I first saw it, I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning and saw it, and I was like,
okay, I was on a night shift, so I wasn't home.
yeah, I think I'd managed to compose myself by the time you got back. But no, it was intense. So you can tell the story.
So yeah, I got home from work and Lucy told me about it. Well, no, actually, I phoned her first and she goes, well, I've had a traumatic morning. And I know that when Lucy says, I've had a traumatic morning, that is code for I've been bleeding. And I was like, oh.
Oh, something's wrong, like.
Yeah, like, I don't know why you always say the same thing. So
Yeah,
I always know
code.
anyway.
To say it without saying it.
I got home, she updated me on things, and I was like, we phoned our clinic.
By the out of hours number.
Yeah, so because it was a Sunday, it was out of hours, so he was a bit stuck on what to do and who to get advice from, kind of thing. But we phoned the out of hours, and they said that we should
go for a scan
the next day. Yeah, fast track it. And we had previously called them when the brown spotting had started, and they didn't seem worried about it. And I think it was because...
The change of attitude.
Yeah,
I don't know.
her change of attitude.
We'll check now. I will check as soon as we can.
Yeah, it scared me a bit, so I was like, let's just go to the EPU, which is the early pregnancy unit. So
to do that, you got to go through A&E.
Yeah, or get a GP referral, and it's a Sunday, so A&E it was. Luckily, it was early in the morning. It wasn't too busy. I put my uniform on and took her.
So she works at the hospital.
So I put my uniform on and took her there. Because
I mean, let's be honest, you'd not really been out of uniform too long. You'd just put it back on.
Yeah, true.
It's just your clothes.
Yeah. And we went to A&E first, and Luce was triaged by a really lovely nurse, and her heart rate was
very nice.
So her heart rate was about 130. No, that was not. Backtrack. Her heart rate was 160.
No, that is very, very high. Can you tell I was anxious?
And then he dipped her urine, which was positive +1 of blood, but still had HCG, which obviously was great. But that heart rate wasn't coming down. Like, the anxieties levels was up here. Like, there was no way that heart rate was coming down.
Like, I think in some ways we were convinced that it was all over. Yeah. But then we still had hope.
Yeah, of
obviously.
Course.
But, like, just being there and being in that situation and going to the EPU again, like,
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
We were not in a good mental place.
No.
I cried a lot.
Yeah. Me too, as will come. So Luce needed to have an ECG before we could go to the EPU and be discharged from A&E.
My heart was fine.
Heart was fine. It was just anxiety, which we knew, but also you have to check before you can be like, let's go, leave A&E.
Better to be safe than sorry, innit? Like,
she does have a heart, guys. Comes out of pneumonia.
Oh dear.
EPU was quite stressful, partly because it's COVID. Thank you for ruining everything. And it is the one person rule, so you're not allowed to take anyone with you. Again, like I said, I put my uniform on to try and kind of hope they'd let me come in. That didn't really work much, did it? Like that?
No. I think it was when you started sobbing.
I was hysterical, okay? So Luce was told that she had to do it on her own. She didn't want to do it on her own.
And they like closed the door with me in the room on my own. And I was like I've had 3 losses at this stage, 3 rounds of IVF, a frozen embryo transfer. I am not finding out about this on my own. I was like, I'm not getting I said I'm not getting on the bed. She needs to come in.
And then there was somebody that had confirmed our miscarriage last time. Everyone was basically just looking at me, and I was like hysterical. When I think back now, it feels like it wasn't even me. Like
prior to this, it had been me doing all the sobbing and Amy being strong. As soon as Amy started sobbing, I was like,
get in that room. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like it was me at all.
But anyway, the nice nurse that saw us last time,
I was like, get in the room.
Pretty much just said, you can go in. Go, like she'd let her in.
Yeah.
Which we were very, 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 very grateful for.
And I get, like, it's all, like, the rules and things like that.
We understand the rules and we understand why, but I think at the same time, you need to have a bit of compassion and have a bit of personal circumstances, I guess. Take that into account. Like, we've all got masks on. None of us had symptoms. Amy wasn't near anyone else.
The rooms were very small. I'll take it. Anyway, got in the room. I went to the head of the bed and wait, funny bit was I was like sat on the chair, like still sobbing, and Lucy stood there, and then like I must have just snapped out of it, and I was like,
do you want to sit down?
Do you want to sit? Like, and she was like, no, you just stay there. I was like, I just kind of felt like I wasn't there, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, do you want to sit? Do you want the patient chair? During the scan, go on, what was you going to say?
I don't remember.
Anyway, during the scan,
I had my eyes closed.
And I wasn't looking at much, and then at one point I just glanced at the woman, and like, bearing in mind she has a mask on and you can't see anything, so you can't really get a vibe of people's facial expressions, and I feel like I just saw her eyes kind of go like this. I was like
a smile.
Is she smiling? I was like, it's okay. And then like I didn't know Luce wasn't looking.
I had my eyes firmly closed, so I just took like the minute long silence as bad news. But then it wasn't good news. It wasn't bad news. It wasn't bad news at all.
No.
We saw our heartbeat.
Yeah, we saw the heartbeat, and then we also heard it.
They played it for us.
Yeah, well, I don't remember it. But
one baby.
And Lucy
one
perfect
shows little baby.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
I don't remember it, like...
You were in that much of a panic and...
Yeah, I just don't remember it. But that's fine, because as long as it's there, that's fine.
We saw our cute little blob.
Yeah, we got a picture of the blob. So this is a picture of our little blob at...
We were 7 weeks and 3 days at this point. But we were measuring 7 weeks and 4 days. So that was good.
Yeah. Look.
The little blobby, the little cute blobby.
It's the cutest blob you've ever seen.
And at this stage, I kind of went from, oh my God, there's going to be nothing, to why isn't there 2? But to be honest, as long as we get a baby at the end of this,
we are more than happy.
I am more than happy. I'm sad that we lost another embryo, but this little baby is going to be so worth it.
So spoiled.
So spoiled.
Then they just came home and kind of just chilled in bed forever. Literally carried the TV into the bedroom and stayed in bed for days.
Did not move. It was great.
Yeah, you stopped bleeding until later on that evening, didn't you?
Yeah, so I stopped bleeding that day. Like, it quickly went like dark. It was only fresh when I first saw it. The rest of the day it got gradually lighter and darker, and then it just stopped in that evening. And then I think every kind of few days from that point up until...
Just before the 8 week scan?
Just before the 8 week scan. 8 weeks. I think we were 8 weeks 4.
Yeah.
Every few days from then.
No, we were 8 weeks.
Huh?
We were 8 weeks.
Yeah, no, I mean after. I had a bleed after that.
Oh, okay. So but I was going to say, like, so she got to...
Every few days I was having some spotting, basically.
And then we had our clinic scan at 8 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah? Which was already booked in, and they changed the policy so that both of us could go, so we were going to go to it.
They initially said no. I sent a very long email.
But we were really happy.
And we were very, very grateful
that it was changed.
They reviewed it, didn't they?
Yeah.
And
so
we were very appreciative.
I want to tell them! So the baby was then measuring 8 plus 4. Which
4 days ahead.
I was like, is that okay? Just because apparently anything panics me. I still cried before the scan even happened.
And I was like, are you crying?
I was like, yeah.
Like, I was still stressed and I was still anxious because I was still having spotting. But I don't know, I didn't get too emotional with that one.
Yeah, no, me neither.
But then we got another picture.
Yeah. And we didn't hear the
a
heartbeat.
little chunky baby.
We didn't hear the heartbeat of this one because the extra bit that they add on to the probe is not good for them when they're this young.
Yeah.
So we didn't.
So I don't know if they should have really done it for the first one.
Who knows? However, this was at 8 weeks.
Look how much bigger it is. like the size difference in that.
This one looks like a thumb.
So this was the Sunday and this was the Thursday.
How cool is that?
It's amazing.
Yeah. But
baby is doing well.
You had a little bit of bleeding again that night after the scan.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, for goodness sake. But then it was like, look, we can't go for a scan every time we bleed. Mm-hmm. She bleeds.
Yeah.
And we just saw the baby that day.
And we discussed it with our doctor, our consultant, and he said because it's a frozen embryo transfer, he said spotting is so common with it because all of the hormones that we're taking is synthetic. None of it is natural. So kind of like they're pumping me full of estrogen, which I think he said was making my cervix sensitive. So obviously putting Wanda up there is also affecting my cervix, I guess. But he said not to worry. The only time to worry would be if it was a lot of fresh red blood. Yeah.
And actually, we did like a post on Instagram, and there was hundreds of people.
So many people
that said, "Oh yeah, I bled from this time till this time, and it was fine."
Yeah.
And it was just like, wow.
And it's kind of matching what we've had so far. Touch wood, we have no more.
No, because you've not had any in a while now, have you?
I've not had any since 8 weeks 4, and we're 9 weeks
3.
2 or 3. We're somewhere. Should have checked before we filmed it, really.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
So it was stressful. I did some crazy stuff. I might have dipped Lucy's wee in the toilet
without telling me
to check if there was any blood in it still. Didn't tell her.
Rather than just ask me. You pee in a pot so I can check your wee for infections. No, she dips it in the toilet, which is obviously not the most hygienic thing. So it came back that I had a urine infection. Actually, when she asked me to pee in a pot and dipped it, I didn't. It was just in the toilet.
There was no blood in it.
You're funny. I wonder what else she's done without telling me that.
Nothing. Right, so we've got a couple of so we're doing really well. No bleeding. Lucy feels, how do you feel?
Nauseous. Since 6 weeks is when the nausea hit. I'm not being sick or anything. It's not like constant, but it's mainly in the afternoons and the evenings. And I find that generally eating will help me. Carbs are my best friend. I've eaten a lot of toast. I've eaten a lot of pasta.
A lot of brown dinner.
And I've also been very tired and
she's
not doing
always
too much.
Tired. Apparently growing a baby is hard work.
It's very hard work. It's been a good excuse to watch a lot of films.
Yeah. So it's mainly just the tired and nausea for you, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. I've been having headaches every couple of days. But obviously you've got a lot of hormones going through you. It's not like you're going to have headaches.
You've not really got weird cravings. You've not got any cravings as such, I don't think. Lucy's always loved carbs anyway, and always loved pasta and pizza and bread. So when she says that she really wants it, I'm not really counting it as a craving because I feel like she's just using the baby as an excuse to eat it.
Yeah. I think I'm favouring more like the salty stuff. Like
she's not had coffee since before transfer.
I've not had coffee. I don't really crave chocolate or sweet stuff. Like I've been having it, but like I've been having it because it's been in front of me. Whereas I've wanted like salty chips and crisps and...
Make any more cakes, so I'll not bring them.
Oh no, I'll still eat them and enjoy them, but it's not what I kind of crave.
Yeah. So yeah, I just think that. So we've got anyway, all's good basically. Cracking. We have another scan coming up in
10 weeks.
A week.
10 weeks and 2 days.
Like 8 days away.
Yes. No, just a week today. What day is it today?
Yeah, Saturday. Oh,
week today.
Week today.
Oh. Maybe we'll film a video next week and
yeah, so I really
update
wanted
you
to
on
film
time.
some things as we went along, and I also really wanted to kind of film like the baby and the heartbeat stuff, but like
In those
even
moments,
though
it's not
in that
been.
second scan I thought it was going to be okay, I was just gone straight away. There was no way I was doing anything.
We contemplated, but before we went in, we was like, we'll ask if we can record some stuff. And then by the time we remembered, it was over.
Yeah, like, I'd remembered as soon as you lay on the bed, but I was like, I'm just crying. So, we've got a couple of things. So, usually with every cycle, we buy something. Usually after embryo transfer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like significant days. On each cycle, we've bought something.
And this cycle, we didn't. Is that a nice hiccup there or burp? Or what was that?
Bit of both.
Was it you or the baby?
It was a bit of a sicky burp, to be honest. Before we sat down, I was like, I feel sick. Anyway, this cycle was the first cycle that we didn't. Partly because COVID and nothing was open.
Yeah, but also just I don't know. I
didn't feel it.
No.
Like, we've had so much heartbreak and stuff.
Just scared, man. Scared. But
I mean, we've got a fair bit of stuff now. Like,
now, we went and bought something. When was it? What was it after? Just after the
David scan. After
8-week scan. So we bought 2 things because we liked both of them.
If this is not a little Easter,
this
is not an Easter egg that there's 2 babies. There's one baby.
Just uno.
We just wanted to buy 2 things.
Okay, this one. Hi, and he says hello, little one, and it's so cute. It's so cute.
It's perfect.
And then this one that says one of a kind, and it's got Elmo. It's Elmo, right?
Elmo.
Yeah.
It literally says it. Not Elmo. Elmo.
That's what I said.
Oh.
But they're so cute.
Like, this is what we say as well. We say little one.
Yeah, always have done kind
and
of thing.
And a rainbow, 'cause it's going to be a rainbow baby. It's going to be a gaby and a rainbow baby. And they're just so cute.
Yeah, so we bought them too. We need to take a picture for Instagram still. Haven't done that. And then the other thing was...
we were gifted something.
Yeah, we were gifted something through Instagram. I think they put it up on their Instagram and somebody had tagged us in it as part of a giveaway and things. And then they messaged and said that they would gift us one.
And it's really
oh my
sweet.
God, I love it so much.
Like, it's like a memento.
Yeah, it's a keepsake thing, isn't
Keepsake,
it?
yeah.
So it comes in this cute little pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pouch.
Pocket.
Pocket.
And then it's this. Oh, right way round. So, can you see?
It's like 2.
And it says under here.
Pregnant lady.
Lucy, Amy. And then under here you can put your own engraving. She's touched my bum. Own engraving, and here we chose to go with "You Are So Loved."
Yeah.
And did a little love heart. It's just cute. Like,
yeah, it's
really, so
really
cute.
sweet. And it's so great that it's like inclusive and shows two girls. I think they said they were working on one, like the design for 2 dads one.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, in the message to us, they're just working on the design.
They have got like a male and female one too. And
oh yeah.
But they've got loads of cute stuff on there. I really like the penguin Christmas tree decorations. Anyway, if you actually want to check that out, then I'll put the website in the description. / Lucy will put the website in the description. It wasn't like...
Don't forget.
This wasn't like an ad for it or anything. But
No.
it was gifted and it is really cute and I really like it.
And we think you guys like it too.
Yes. Anything else to say?
I don't think so. I think we've talked for 18 minutes. I think we're good.
Oh look, and now the sunlight comes back.
Oh, there's some light.
Oops. Okay, so I guess we'll update you at the next scan. We'll try and do it as we go along if we remember and if I can compose myself.
Probably not. Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'd like to do it as we go along because it's more fun that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you so much for watching.
We hope you enjoyed.
Bye. Bye, bee. Say bye to the baby.
Say bye to the baby.
Oh, bye, baby.